We often hear it from our clients or when people reach out to work with us. When we're together, we get along great, we have a great time, but when we're apart, they don't call, they don't text, or maybe they don't want to be exclusive, they want to still continue to see other people. And these situations usually drag on way longer than they need to, and they're usually incredibly painful. In today's video, I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do in a situation like this. So make sure you watch this video all the way to the end, and if you're somebody who wants to have an amazing relationship, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because we're bringing you new videos every Friday. Thank you for watching, and let's get started. A couple of important points before we dive right in. The first one is that not everybody is ready for a relationship. And sometimes even people who tell you they are won't actually be. It requires a certain level of emotional maturity to truly want an authentic relationship with someone. And not everybody is there yet. Another thing is, some people might be so swamped with the other commitments in their life, whether it be career or family, that even if they want a relationship, they're just not ready to really give you what you need. Also, it's important to recognize that not being able to make a relationship work with somebody doesn't make them a bad person. Sometimes we think that to end a relationship with someone, we have to not like them or there has to be something wrong with them. But sometimes there will be really good people who have a lot of the qualities that you're looking for in someone, but you're just in two different places. You want two different things, and a relationship isn't meant between the two of you. And the last thing is, somebody who is not ready or unwilling to do the real work it takes to have a relationship will almost never be upfront about that. They'll use vague language that gives you hope and makes you think something could work, but ultimately let you down. That's why you have to be very clear about what you're looking for and very discerning about what they bring to the table. So now what do you do about it? Well, first thing is, don't be afraid to tell them exactly what you're looking for. Even on the first date, you could say, I'm looking for somebody that I can marry and have children with. I'm looking for a life partner. I'm looking for somebody I can grow old with. Even on the first date, it's okay to just be right up front about that. You want to find somebody who wants what you want. There are people who want a real relationship and are willing to work for it. You want to find someone like that. And if that scares someone, you just saved yourself a lot of time. Sometimes people say, but won't that make me look pathetic? Being clear about what you want and telling somebody up front, this is what I want, is not pathetic at all. It's actually really powerful. It only becomes pathetic when you start to get desperate about it and you start to act like anyone will do. Or when you cling to somebody and then you start to try to make them commit, even if they're showing you all the signs that they don't actually want to. If you're dating someone, you should never be afraid to ask, what are we doing here? People who are looking for a real relationship will use commitment language. They'll say, yes, I'm looking for someone to spend my life with too. Yes, I want a real relationship. I want this to work. People who want a relationship will say that. People who want something casual will say things like, let's not make a big deal about it. Let's just enjoy our time together. Or why do we need to put a label on it? I like you, you like me. Isn't that enough for now? You have to be courageous enough to say, no, that's not enough for me. This is what I want. And I'm not saying you have to commit to me right this second, but I need to know that we're headed in that direction. I need to know that if I invest my time and my energy with you, that that's where this is going. You see, people who aren't looking for something serious will have no problem wasting your time. Why wouldn't they? They have nothing to lose. if they enjoy the company, they enjoy the sex, they enjoy having somebody to spend time with, they will waste your time because they have nothing to lose. That's why you have to not be okay with wasting your time. So if you're done wasting your time in relationships that are going nowhere, I want you to leave a never again in the comments below. You see, you have to be courageous enough to stand up for what you want. And if the relationship that you're in is not going in that direction, you have to be strong enough to walk away from it. If you're in a relationship with someone or dating someone and they're unwilling to make that commitment, and you say, listen, if this is not going where I want it to go, then I'm done. And I'm going to go find somebody that I can create that with. That might actually change their mind. They might go, maybe I should consider a relationship with her, or maybe I should consider a relationship with him. And if that doesn't change their mind, then nothing will. And if they follow, if they call you and they're like, hey, I've been thinking maybe something could work here. You have to be prepared to say, have you decided that you want a real relationship? Have you decided that you can give me the kind of thing I'm looking for? If they say something like, well, I don't know, I've been thinking about it, I'm not ready yet, but I think maybe we could get there. A month from now, you'll be in the same place. And probably one of the most important rules to this whole conversation is don't believe their words. Believe their actions. Sadly enough, there are a lot of people out there that will tell you they can give you exactly what you're looking for and not deliver on it. So for starters, this would include an exclusive relationship between the two of you. It would include making the effort to call and text and see each other regularly, to go out on regular dates. People make the effort for things that are important to them. And there's no substitute for that, and there's no way around that in a relationship. See, some people do the minimum amount to keep you around. They put in a little effort, they get you hooked, and then they pull back. And then when they see you pulling away, they put in a little more effort, and then they pull back. If you see somebody doing that, that's a red flag that they are not looking for the thing that you're looking for. Now, obviously, there's going to be some growing into a relationship with someone. It doesn't make sense on the first date to be like, so what are we doing here? But here are some general guidelines. In 2 to 3 months, you should be exclusive with each other. By 6 months, you should be in a relationship, like boyfriend-girlfriend status. In a year, you should have a pretty solid sense of the relationship that the two of you have together and be looking to the future and planning for a future together. It's not that they should be ready to commit to you overnight, but the relationship should be unfolding along a natural progression. And if somebody is preventing that natural progression from taking place, they're making a pretty clear statement that they don't want the kind of thing you're looking for. And if you allow that, you're compromising the kind of relationship you're looking for, and therefore you're not going to have it. If you've enjoyed this video, please like it and share it. I'm going to leave a link below where you can get a free membership to our exclusive content. You'll get weekly blogs, videos, and a lot more sent directly to you. So make sure you do that. Thank you so much for watching. If something was particularly helpful for you, leave a comment below, or if you have a question, we'd love to chat with you about it. We'll be right back here next Friday, so thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next week.